It's 111 here today, and it is a whole new frequency and way. Welcome to the true, the new, the pure, the true, real essence that we all are, which is pure, unconditional, no conditions, love. We are the space in which all this dream, this game arises. And we have two perspectives: the soul perspective, which is what I just shared. We are everything with no separation and no judgment. It's simply a movie playing out, although it's 100% designed to feel real. And now, within this game and movie, this simulation, because everything is a hologram, it's all holographic. The source splits itself into these beautiful fractals to play in different holograms like a child playing games. Now, this was a very special and is a very special grand experiment of separation. So, by design, the other perspective, which has been our main one, is the human avatar, the main character of our own movie here. And so we are now at a very special place, a very special frequency where we are awakening. There is a mass awakening occurring due to tremendous, epic, unprecedented energies streaming in from all over the earth, the sun, the cosmos, but especially you. You see, remember, you are the source of everything in your reality. You as soul, not you as human. The human is the hero because part of the design, a huge part, was that we would be blocked off from this knowing. Otherwise, we cannot play this game of separation, darkness, pain, and suffering. I know it sounds twisted and sick and very weird, and it is for the human who cannot see it all. But at the higher level, at the soul level, at source level, it is completely known and fully obvious that everything is a hologram, a simulation, an illusion, a dream. It is not real. Just like within this dream, we wake up every morning and we have dreamt. We may not remember our dreams. It doesn't matter. But the point is, we go to sleep and we wake up. So in between, something is happening. And we have sometimes scary dreams. But when we wake up, there's relief because we know it's not real. And that is, in a funny, ironic way, a perfect analogy for what we are doing here. And we are now remembering 333 on this recording. We are now remembering the bigger picture. The second, the main perspective, the one that has been hidden from us as human, as the character, the avatar, by design on purpose, is now being revealed, is now being unveiled, unhidden by design, because it's perfect divine time. So that which we designed as soul for the human in this game, in order to maximize the game, make it as real as possible, the blocks and the cloaking, that all this knowledge, this awareness was hidden on purpose so that we could fully immerse in this dream and feel it as real and intensely emotionally expand through deep, severe, extreme pain and suffering, as well as awesome, amazing, incredible joy and love and incredible resilience of overcoming and surviving and going through so many challenges. Even death is not real. So those who pass physically, They simply graduate out of this creality earlier and they return back to one. And so their energetic signature is never lost, it just changes form. So those beautiful players, actors and actresses in our game, including animals and other beings that we feel so deeply here, trees and the earth, when they physically disappear, they are not gone. They simply change energy. Their energetic signature, which is the trueness of what we all are. We're not the body. We're not any of these things. We are an energetic frequency and signature. 555 on the on the video here. That is what always remains and what we always are. And we will soon know this. This is what is happening right now, why it's so magical. Truly, truly an auspicious day, an incredible epic time of massive mammoth proportions that I could not truly transmit through words. But if you feel my energy, if you feel the frequency coming through me right now, I have tears in my eyes. My whole body is like lit up. And it just happened as I'm speaking the truth. And it's just my truth and my game and my perception. And that's what each human who is here to awaken, not all are. Some are those non player characters. They're not good or bad. Nothing is. We need everybody for the game. You can't have a game if you don't have quote unquote good guys and quote unquote bad guys. So remember, there's a love that is so beyond all that we experience here. That's what I'm transmitting. That's what I'm feeling in this moment. A tremendous love of no conditions that is bursting forth through my physical body. My source, my soul signature is transmitting this profound, epic, massive, huge, bright light love that is sparkling, that is all inclusive, that is complete and pure integrity of the heart, total unity, and all one loving oneness. Wow, as I said that, there's beautiful Irish bagpipe music starting. I'm going to cry, guys. I'm going to cry. Wow. So on the first of every year here, they do a polar swim. And it's a big deal where I'm staying. I'm not far from my home, but I've been guided to take quiet time for a while now. And it's the most beautiful, I call it the Portal Beach here. It's a beautiful sandy beach with white snow covered mountains and just across the way and islands all around. It's a spectacular energy place. It is really a reflective of a heaven that we are returning to, that is buried underneath all the density and the darkness that we have in this game, that is literally dissolving as we remember. We are the power, we are the creator. So they play this, been going on for since 1920. So over 100 years, this tradition began here on Vancouver Island, but all over the mainland. And I'm sure other places do it too now, all over the world, no matter how cold it is. I thought about doing it, but I realize I don't have I don't feel it resonates and aligns today. But they play Irish, Scottish. I don't know exactly which one. I guess Scottish is the bagpipes. Anyway, they play this beautiful live, bagpipe music. It's actually, people doing it, making it, creating it. Ah, wow. It just got quiet as they made their way to the beach. And then hundreds of people here all run in at 12 noon, which is soon, I think in 15 minutes or so. They all run into the water together, and it's like a big celebration, a big party. It's very energizing, but you have to be careful. Not everyone can do that because it's a shock to the body. Anyway, how perfect. I didn't time this, guys. You see, this is the soul. Everything flows. And that is what I really want to transmit to you today, that you are the one. You always have been. It was just covered up by design. It's a divine plan. And now is the divine perfect time to recognize and realize bit by bit, you're perfect as you are always. You're magical as you are always. In your worst times, when you're full of judgment or you feel like shit and you have no energy or you feel bad about your life or your body or your bank account or yourself or what you did do or you didn't do, you feel you haven't accomplished enough. We all have days like that, moments like that where we struggle. Is to breathe and stop that bullshit. Stop that garbage. That's a lie. Okay? All that is lies. Anything. Doesn't matter what you are, where you are, what you're doing or not doing. Anything that makes you feel bad is a motherfucking lie. Is a motherfucking lie. That is the truth. I had to swear 11:11 on the video. So take a breath and break that pattern, break the bullshit. This is where it all ends, guys. And it's up to each one to say, no, I am exactly perfect. I'm doing exactly as I'm meant to and exactly where I'm meant to. Even if it shit feels like shit or I'm doing nothing, I feel so bad or I'm really struggling. Break that cycle. Breathe, breathe, get up, reset, move. You don't have to go for some big run or do anything huge. Just get up from where you're sitting or laying. Move and breathe. Put your hand on your heart and speak to yourself. I am perfect as I am, always. This is divine perfection design in divine time. It is a perfect soul orchestration. And I, as human, am simply executing the plan that I, as soul, wanted to experience here, knowing none of it's real. There's no trauma, there's no ramifications, there's no lack, there's no fear, there's no homelessness, there's none of that heartbreak, loss, terror, trauma in the true state and being that I am. I put on a veil and I put on a virtual reality headset and I blocked myself on purpose so I could immerse myself fully in the game of separation, the ultimate grand experiment, to know what this is like, because we don't know what this is like. And our true essence is utopia, is paradise, is heaven, is unity and oneness. So that's what's happening here. And I'm simply sharing my perspective. You will feel your own perspective this year, beginning now, our own frequency and energy and inner guidance. Our own soul is coming back online for those who are meant to experience it by design. And it means becoming more aware. Break the cycle, like I said. You are your own savior. You are your number one guru. You are your everything. Become one with that. Recognize that. Recognize yourself. So, really, break that cycle is the number one thing. Accept everything, including yourself, and realize you're perfect. It's perfect. It's a game. It's all fading now. We're going to know if you're doing the work, you're going to know very soon. It's happening right now. This wave is beginning. The tsunami is exploding. That began on December 21st, solstice. By design, a massive love wave is coming in bigger and bigger. You will know more and more as your memories fade, your traumas fade, the trauma in your body of eons, of generations of pain fades and disappears, and a lightness arrives and laughter and joy for what we have done and accomplished, and how incredibly resilient, masterful and strong we truly are. That is our return, our remembering, our resurrection, our regenesis of the crown that we are crowning ourselves, of the wholeness, the holiness, and unity and oneness, harmony, love, ecstasy, bliss, fun, silly, joy, innocence that we are. Our inner peace is returning, and that is a frequency that will then physicalize and be shown on the outside. It is already beginning to happen. Miracles and magic is the norm. But the game that we each design for ourselves is that we would recognize that at a certain time. So it's up to us to also participate with lightness, not a heaviness, not pressure, not discipline, not forcing. All that's bullshit. There is no free will for the human other than awareness in divine time by design. When that opening starts to occur, you can start to play with it and you will go up and down. The waves are exciting for the soul. Imagine the waves don't need to go away, but you remember how to surf them. You remember how to maintain stability and smoothness and joy and fun and laughter through it all. Yes, you go down, but you don't go really far down. And through this practice, which is fun and exciting to the soul and can be to the human as you awaken, of breaking your patterns, of stopping that self-talk, that recording that plays over and over, judging them, judging the outside, judging anything in your reality or anyone as bad, and yourself. And the other side goes there too, the good as well. Because if you think something's good, then that automatically means something is bad and keeps you trapped in good and bad. That is duality. That is polarity. Unity is oneness, is wholeness, no separation. All simply is pure isness. It is empty, no judgment, no opinion. It does not care. It sees the beauty and love of the whole fucking dream, all of life. And you see, that's a frequency, a very peaceful, calm frequency. That when you're able to get to that place through this awareness, through practice, through whatever you have to go through, letting go, knowing you're always perfect and remembering that more and more. And we're being supported now by this wave that is reminding us by helping us dissolve all the memories, all the trauma, all the stories are being let go and released. And then we get to participate as well and say, whoa, I have some power here, man. I actually hold a lot of power. And I forgot so that I could play being powerless, being terrified, being controlled and full of fear, not being myself. And what a joy it is. What an incredible gift we give ourselves to remember after forgetting. We are now in that place. This is unprecedented. This is beyond incredible. So tune into this frequency, this energy. Listen to this often in terms of remind yourself and feel the energy that I am transmitting of my own remembrance on this sacred 111 portal, January 1st, 2026, that we designed, that I designed as soul for me as human. And you designed a soul for you as human to fucking remember, to wake up. We are the power. This nightmare is not real. It was made to feel real, but it is not. And soon, more and more of us will remember. There is a mass awakening of the heart of love. May love open all hearts this year. And it is. When I say may, I mean that it is. So let the love shine, baby. Let it flow and shine your light so bright because you are the one and you are amazing. And I love you. I love all one. Take a deep breath. Take it in. Let's do it together. Feel that. Breathe often. Break the patterns of boredom, of depression, of feeling down. And just know you're amazing and perfect no matter what. Whether you break them or you don't, all serves. It is a divine orchestration by soul. And the human is the hero, is the incredible, resilient, amazing, powerful hero of this whole thing. So feel that. Remember, I am love. All is love here. There is nothing else. There is only the illusion of separation and these costumes we put on so we could pretend to play all this and suffer and go through it to wake up, to actually come to the point where we're going to realize none of it was real. This nightmare was a dream. And now we get to wake up. We get to wake up and return back to love with the wisdom, with the expansion, the massive expansion that we've received through living all this, through heroically journeying through this epic, insane roller coaster ride. So much love. You are loved and you are love. You are love. You are the one. Remember that. Here's to the new, the true, the pure, and us returning to that which we really are with even more love and more power and more strength and more knowing, more resilience because of what we've endured and go through and gone through. No matter what you're going through right now, hang in there. The best is yet to come, and we save the best for last. 2222. Mwah.